It's time to get into my recap of round 11 of the NRL, and as you can probably guess, I had a bloody shocker. The first game on Thursday night saw the Parramatta Eels take on the Penrith Panthers. God, in this first half, if you saw my video, the Eels defended well. We had a lead against the Panthers, and of course, we had to freaking lose 3 in a row. Panthers took away the win here, 16 points to 10. Nathan Cleary, I wouldn't say stepped up because he did make errors as well, and the team as a whole wasn't great, but I can't say that the Eels team was great either. Blake Ferguson just kept dropping the ball. George Jennings, out, mate. Out. Go away. Back to reserve grade. In my opinion, it's time to go. I got Seaval as a try scorer, so that was a start to my multi. But this game started the week by pissing me off. The upsets continued at Lotto Land with the Sea Eagles falling after a 12-0 lead against the Titans. They lost 36-18. How the Titans managed to score 36 points in the second half is beyond me. How the Sea Eagles let this slip away after going so well as of late. Dale Copley got a hat-trick. Got him last week as first try scorer. Should have backed him again. I think we wouldn't have been first. It was Manly this week. But yeah, big L there for the Manly Sea Eagles. The next game, the best game of the round. I loved this. Nobody saw this coming. The Newcastle Knights 38, the Sydney Roosters 12. The Knights have snapped a 9-game losing streak against the Sydney Roosters. God, this was good to watch. The Ponga-Pearce combinations, Heimel Hunt's first try, they were just on fire. The Newcastle crowd was so uplifting. I don't care what you have to say if you don't agree with me. But let me know if you don't agree with me in the comments. But that tackle that Jared Waerea-Hargreaves did on Ponga was dirty. I understand it was quick, there was time. It was dirty, it was the wrong call. The refs made the wrong call. That's why he's getting charged and probably suspended in my opinion. But a big win from the Knights gets them 5 in a row. The upsets continued once again down in Canberra. The Raiders 16. The Cowboys 22. I did back Justin O'Neill for a try. That continued my my bets for the week. I don't know how the Raiders let this game slip away. The Cowboys were too good. As I mentioned in my Origin video, Matt Scott has found himself a bit of form in the last couple of weeks. But yeah, as for the Raiders, they've got a lot of injuries, which is no doubt starting to hurt them. I just hope they don't choke throughout the season. After being in the top 4, this moved them, I think, to 6th place. I might just add, this game was fucking boring. The Warriors up against the Broncos. I tipped the Warriors and they let me down. They couldn't even score. Anthony Milford scored a lone try. At halftime, this game was 2-2. And you know when a game is 2-2, there's not many points coming up. Broncos and Warriors, there was a lot of errors from both sides, but the Broncos obviously were the better side in this match. We'll wait and see if the Broncos can back it up in their next game. I think it's against the Titans. And finally, the upsets came to an end. That was 5 in a row upsets, so I would have been paying a fortune. The Rabbitohs beat the Tigers 32-16. Cody Walker showed why he's playing Origin. He was on fire in this match. I've got to say the Tigers played really well as well. Farah and Marshall. Farah didn't get a lot of time on the field. I think he could have gotten more, but even Marshall, that Marshall try was good. I do think that last try for the Rabbits, though, should have been taken away, in my opinion. But Nick from Australia would be happy because he got his $5 multi up $300, so good on him for that. And we got on to Sunday now. So the Bulldogs lost to the Storm. No one saw, everyone saw this coming, I meant. Storm 28, Bulldogs 6. Now I picked the Storm by 20 here and they won by 22. This annoyed me. My best bet of the week was the Storm to win by 11-20 and they win by 22. This really screwed up my multi. I mean, the Eels won 12. I didn't get either. Josh Adokar got a double and the first try, so it's on fire. with that prediction. As for the Dogs though, their attack was poor. They had some moments in the game where they played well, but every team in the NRL is going to have their own moments. The Storm were just too good here, and Cameron Smith playing and winning his 500th game. And last but not least, the Dragons up against the Sharks. What can I say except the Dragons were woeful? How can you go from leading a match 9-8 at halftime and lose that match 9-22? God, this made me angry. 2 out of 8. The Storm and the Rabbits were the only games that I did get right. Bronson Cherry was on fire with a hat-trick though. The Dragons were just... The first half was all theirs and they let it slip. Anyway, guys, that was the round. Let me know what you thought of the round, your game of the round, if you agree with me with the Knights and the Roosters. I'll see you guys in my round 12 prediction video.